Hey, what's up? It's Yanni. Another comic book haul for you. Starting you off with something a little bit different. Uh, Apama, the undiscovered animal. This is a trade, and there's also a movie of the same character, I guess you could say, the Apama character. This is done by one of the, I think he was the creator. He lives in my neighborhood, and the trade is actually should be available at your local shop. It's distributed through Diamond now. It's pretty cool read. I liked it a lot actually. It's I think it's basically contains like 6 issues. They didn't do separate issues, just went to a trade, but it's set up as 6 issues or 5 issues, and it at the end of it, it leaves the door open for more. But it's a pretty cool read. And then, like I said, this movie, which was actually made first, from what I understand, and talking to them, and the two don't have a lot of similarities except for the same main character and the kind of hero character, which is Apama. Other than that, the stories are kind of they're definitely different. So when I was talking to him, I said, "Well, what should I do first? Read the book or watch the movie?" He said, "It doesn't really matter. They're not that codependent on each other." So it's pretty cool to read. First, I read the trade and then watched the movie, and yeah, they're pretty different. Uh, you know, just throwing out there something maybe to check for. Pick it up if you got a chance. Always like to support the local people. All right, so moving on. Local shop pickups. Picked this up, Harley Quinn 25. Now I got this. It's $4 cover price. I got this with what I had left in credit on a trade. The Neil Adams variant. These have been selling out, and maybe you've seen the Detective Comics, which was the first week of the Neil Adams variants, which sold out pretty quick. Has it's homage to old Neil Adams cover, which was an homage to old Detective cover. These have been selling pretty well. I would definitely pick this one up if you got a chance. I don't know, immediately it probably won't do much, but I think long term these have a good chance of doing something. So pick that up. I also picked these up. These are kind of mid grade copies of Racket Raccoon. I paid like 15 total for the three of them, so I'm missing issue number three. With the new news about they're shooting Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I definitely see the chance for these to pick back up. So I'm not mad about, I picked them up because 15 bucks, I feel like that's a good deal for mid grade, even though it was missing one issue. And the final book that I picked up, I believe this was the last item I picked up at the shop. Ninja Turtles number 2 from the IDW series. I can't believe that I found this. I like going to the shop because they replenish their stock a lot. But this one I was really surprised to find. It was $4 for near mint copy of Ninja Turtles number 2. I didn't look up what this goes for, but I'm guessing 25 bucks maybe. 20, maybe 20. Really cool. Really cool book. Glad to put that one in my collection. That IDW Turtle series, man. I, that was a wild card, I think. I don't think many people saw that coming. All right, next up was another local shop I went to. Deadpool number 1, True Believers. Showed this last video. I'm still picking those up for $1. Um, Batman 358. The This is really the first cover appearance of Killer Croc. That's him. Um, this book does get a little bit of recognition now since 357 has started to climb pretty high. This is kind of it's probably like a fine copy. Paid $6. Uh, I don't know if I'd pay more than that. I just kind of picked it up with the rest of the stuff I got here. I'll show you. Batman 567, first Cassandra Cain. Bat, what was it, Batgirl or Batwoman? Hmm, can't recall. I think she's Batgirl. Uh, $2 I got for this. I mean, this is kind of a hot book now that she's come back in the light. And what is it? What is she in? Batman and Robin Eternal, I think now she's come back. So this is a good book, especially for $2. Uh, Detective 532. I paid $5 for this. The Joker Train. Very good find for $5. Can't really say much more than that. Any Joker cover, old Batman Joker cover has just really climbed over the past year or two even. How about Detective 737, Harley Quinn cover. This is, I guess it's her third appearance in DC continuity, but her second cover, if that makes any sense. I think I paid $2 for that. And finally, shoot, I forgot to look up if these are selling or not. I think these are starting to pick up a little bit. Uncanny 509, awesome Psylocke cover by Greg Land. Paid $3 for it. I'm pretty sure these are starting to sell now that the new X-Men movie is starting to have trailers come out for it with Psylocke. So definitely keep an eye on that one. It's one to watch out for. All right. Oh, and fine. The last thing I got here was, man, I can't believe I found this there. The Marvel graphic novel Shambhala, Doctor Strange, which is kind of been rumored to be what the movie is based off of. And this was just for cover price, $6. Not in horrible shape. I mean, it's a black cover, so it has been. It didn't have a bag or a board. It was just sitting there loose with all the graphic novels. So it's got a little bit of wear, but $6. I mean, this thing was going for like, it was up to like 100 at one point when the rumors started to fly. All right, final shop. I just did 3 shops, but this one's a biggie. Local shop that was doing their sale of anything below $10 was $1, and then they had different levels. But I'll I'll show you everything I got for $1 to start with. Avengers Arena number 14. This is just the regular cover. It's a pretty nice Mike Deodato X-23 cover. It's got a relatively low distribution. I think it was just over 20,000, which is, you know, for an Avengers title and Marvel, pretty low. Uh, but it's a, you know, X-23's hot, pretty nice cover. Batman 32, the bombshell cover. You know, why not? Oh yeah, here's for $1. Here's a nice little run I picked up. I've shown this before. I don't know if I've ever got the full run of it though. Batman Confidential 17 through 21. It's the fight between Catwoman and Batgirl. And I've shown this one before. It gets a little racy in there between the two of them. Cool series to pick it up. I don't know what it goes for, if it does even sell, but it's definitely a good series to, or a good story arc. Batman 66, number 1. Pick that up for $1 for sure. Catwoman, some Adam Hughes Catwomans. I picked up the ones that I thought were a little bit more valuable. So I had 50, the Zatanna cover, 74, which is a pretty good one out of the Hughes run, and 82, which I kind of like that cover as well. So pick those ones up. What else I got here? Oh, yeah, pick that up for $1. Clone number 1. I'm ready for this to start picking up again, since they announced that there's been, you know, it's back on the table for a TV show. It's a really cool story, and artwork is great. Uh, you know, I think it's undervalued at, you know, $5 or something. I think it's a good story, good art. It's worth it. It's an Image comic. How about Gotham Academy 1 and 2? Just the regular covers. Justice League 6. Now I showed you the variant. think last video. This is just a regular cover, but again, Darkseid's on it. Pretty cool cover. Darkseid starting to heat up with the movie rumors. Jungle Action number 6. Now this is the first true solo story for Black Panther. 5 was a reprint of an Avengers story. 6 is the first true solo story. This thing's kind of beat though. I mean, it's hanging by a thread. It's probably like a VG, but for $1, can't pass that up. I don't know, Mad Max Fury Road. This was hot for a minute. I don't know if it's doing anything now though. Get that for $1. Here's one I told you about last time that I've been trying to keep an eye out for. New Mutants 25, first cameo of Legion, who's got the TV show coming. Rise of Apocalypse 1 and 2. Yeah, definitely pick those up for that price. Sensation Comics Wonder Woman. Great Adam Hughes cover. Never really did much value-wise, that cover for some reason, but it's an awesome cover. Star Wars 106, the second to last issue. Cover art's horrible. It's just more of a low print run. And this copy is probably, I don't know, maybe like a fine. Nothing's gonna blow the doors off, but it still commands a few bucks. How about this series? Have you heard about it? Superman American Alien? I haven't read it, but I've heard good things, and that's it, I guess. Heard good things about it. It's a limited series, so why not pick that up? Alright, Superman Batman number 8. One of my favorites to pick up when I see it. How about this? Remember how hot this book was for a little while? Death of Donatello. That was like a $20 book, I think, the week it came out. Got that for $1. And then also got the second print, which is a pretty cool cover. And then also picked up 45, the cover A and B. This one I think is a sleeper book. Not specifically this cover, which is the Dale Keown variant, Marvel 92 variant to Totally Awesome Hulk number 1. Got that for $1, which was an awesome buy. But I do think there's something in the future for Totally Awesome Hulk number 1. We'll see if anything comes of it. Uncanny 157, just that awesome Phoenix cover. And 234, the tough black cover. 248, second print, first Jim Lee X-Men. I picked up another 509 Psylocke cover. Alright, what else we got here? We got Venom. Circle of Force. This is 13.1, part of the connecting covers. I have a couple of these and I can't remember which ones I have, but they're they sell when they're online. Venom number 17, first appearance of the Savage 6. Cool book to have. Walking Dead 100, of course we know what that is. Definitely pick that up for $1. And I also got 127, the first appearance of some new characters. This was probably the steal of the day. Got Weird War Tales number 93, first appearance of Creature Commandos. And it's probably, let me look at this thing. It's like a fine plus, probably. There's not really much spine issues, but it's got a little spine roll. And then I picked up just a couple other ones of Creature Commandos. This is a pretty cool cover, too, with that swastika cover. That's pretty cool. That's 105, and also got 115 Creature Commandos in the title of Weird War. Here's another, these two, so I just finished reading these because I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Cable was announced for the next Deadpool movie, obviously, and been trying to figure out what his origin story is told in. And on the Marvel.com site, it states X Factor 67. So I read through these two issues, and basically Apocalypse had kidnapped Nathan Summers and just had him like he was holding him and gonna make him into. Actually, I think he wanted to kill him and kind of take his power as a baby. But you know, it really doesn't tell the origin of Cable, in my opinion. But it's listed as the origin, so this might be what people look at. I definitely would keep an eye on these. I picked these up for $1, so not much loss there. But I will say it was a pretty good story, and it's a good read. It's long, and the artwork is really good. So I think it's worth it just for that. Uh, but you might keep an eye on those for sure with Cable news. X-Man number 15, first cameo appearance of Onslaught. Now he disappears in the shadows, doesn't really do a whole lot, but his name is on the cover, so it's been heating up wouldn't say it's been heating up, but it's starting to get a little bit more attention, as well as X-Men number 53, which is his first full appearance. Just keep an eye on that. X-Men 24, showing this one just a cool Gambit and Rogue, or Gambit cover, you know, the Kubert cover. X-Men 205, again, this one is the first appearance of Hope Summers, who is Cable's daughter. But again, another one I read through, I think it's just her only appearances on the very last page as a baby. He's holding her. I mean, it's kind of a, you know, Incredible Hulk 180 situation. This is what's known as her first appearance, but unless I missed something, I didn't really see her in it. So I got all those for $1. And a couple other things I got were Marvel Premiere number 28. This was $3, first appearance of the Legion of Monsters. And this was $5. Batgirl number 1, great Adam Hughes cover, as well as another one to look out for, which is Wonder Woman number 1, new 52 cover with all the Wonder Woman press we're seeing now with the movie, where she looks great, and she's got a movie coming out, so I think this one is one to keep an eye on. It's starting to actually sell for a decent buck now, like $20 maybe. Definitely keep an eye out for that one as well. Well, that's all I got from the 3 shops. Wanted to get these ones done. Thanks again for watching, and keep trolling those dollar boxes.